Yeah, announcing this lawsuit against the state. They've already kind of said what concerns they have with the state. In terms of the city, they're calling it sanctuary policies. General reaction, I guess, to the lawsuit and what concerns they might have with whatever policies they're going to target.
Yeah, so I took a look at the lawsuit this morning, and the Trump administration is suing the state of Connecticut, the city of New Haven, Governor Lamont, Attorney General Tong, and me for these alleged violations of federal law, which are just blanketly untrue. I think there's a number of things I think important to point out. First of all, we're proud to be a welcoming city and to welcome immigrants. If people want to be a productive part of our community, we welcome people, period. And we work really hard to make sure that our city is a welcoming place, no matter what. Second, we have, shortly after I became mayor in 2020, I signed an executive order that outlined our welcoming city policies that requires the police department and other employees to ensure that when we're working with anyone in the city, we don't ask their immigration status, because that is not our job. That is the federal government's job to enforce immigration law. It is not our job, and it's really important that people living in our community feel comfortable contacting the police, feel comfortable accessing city resources, for example, housing code violations, so that people are safe in our community. However, the executive order over and over and over again in the executive order says that employees are not allowed to do this unless required to by law. And the complaint that's been submitted by the federal government has untruths in it and is misleading. There's actually quotes of the executive order that have ... where they don't finish the sentence, and the last part of the sentence in the executive order actually clarifies the beginning part. So whoever wrote this executive order actually is misleading people, including the courts, as to what our policies are. The plain fact is our employees are abiding by both city, state, and federal law with the executive order that we have, and we'll continue to do that. It's not surprising to me that the Trump administration is targeting us. I've been a vocal critic of the Trump administration and their policies, particularly around their very aggressive attacks against immigrants that are just trying to make a living here. It's one thing if the immigrant is doing something that is criminal and violent. And those individuals we hold accountable in the city of New Haven as well. But it's another thing if people are just trying to live their lives and be productive members of our community. And so, we're going to fight this lawsuit with all we got, and we are very confident that we are on the right side of the law here. Other questions? Okay.
Thank you.